Hi guys, it's Winnie here, and I just thought I'd talk you through Koi Island, which is an unofficial island, I think. I don't think it's one of these special ones. It's just one of the ones which has a pond in the middle of it. So when you first arrive, it looks just like another island, something that you'd have your native fruit on, a couple of cedar trees. Then you'll notice there are a lot of big fish in the middle. So first of all, I just knew that there'd be at least a koi in here, because that's just how it tends to be when you land in, or if even on your home island, you'll see that there's kois always in your little ponds. But first of all, I caught a boot, which was really frustrating, and I ended up catching a lot of trash on this island, which was increasingly frustrating as well. But I persevered with it, and in the end, I think I did catch about 8 kois. But with that came a lot of carps. So within about 20-minute space. So here I am catching my first koi, which is great. I was trying to pretty much work out the science to this. So my main thought was, do we have to get a complete clear pond of nothing else in the pond? So it was really hard to try and find a space. Normally I'd sit in the front bit and just try and clear out the rest of them and just catch whatever big ones I'd see. I'm not a big fan of fishing in ponds, mostly because you do get a lot of rubbish like this. And this is at the point that my fishing rod broke. So when I go to an island, I usually make sure I do have enough air miles on me to purchase another one, so that I don't have to break my tools building something. But I also carry iron nuggets on me as well. So with this, I was just able to craft a stronger fishing rod, otherwise that one would not last me very long at all. And I didn't mean to do that. I just always crafting. So as you can see, there wasn't anything interesting in this sea for this island particularly. I've landed on quite a lot of islands where I've managed to catch like an oarfish and a sturgeon and whatever that fossil fish is called in the space of about 5 minutes, which I was going to show a video on, but I forgot to film it all. But here, yeah, you can just see him catching sea bass, so it's nothing fascinating at all. And I think this was a football fish, which I didn't realise you'd get them during the day. I always seem to catch them at night. But maybe that's just because we're on a different island. Yeah, just a football fish. So here I am back at the pond, and there's always just either really small fish or the really large ones, which was what kind of first clued me into maybe there was something different about this. There was nothing else on the island really, nothing interesting in the trees, just regular iron nuggets. So, oh, and look, another bit of trash. And it pretty much just carried on like this. Yeah, there we go, another tin can. I know there's loads of DIY recipes that you can do, but I don't know, I feel my character is too bougie for that. I don't think it wants trash in the house. See, they respawn really quickly on this island, which is quite interesting. I'm pretty sure one of these is a carp. I did cut out. I didn't really film any of the times that I caught a carp, but they were mostly carps. So yeah, here's me catching, I think, my second koi. And one thing that I found to make it respawn nice and quickly was to just run up and down the sea, and then there we go back. I think I ran a bit too long on this one. Yeah, I wasn't really bothering with sea fish. This is the position that I always try and get in to try and catch a fish, because I can see if there's anything else in the pond, because I found that, yeah, I couldn't work out the formula to getting the koi. I think it is just random. But in the end, I did manage to catch a fair few, and I hate this tree, I can never get around it. I've ended up on this island a couple of times, and the next time that I landed on this particular island as well was later in the evening, I'll do a video of that as well. But there were the paper kitefish butterflies as well, which was quite nice. So in between catching kois, I was able to catch those, which allowed me to sell everything for a lot more instead of just carps. See, yeah, just catching another carp. So at this point you can see I've got 4 kois, a load of carps and a load of trash. And I'm really bad at catching bugs. I much prefer fishing. I find bugs are just a bit of a nuisance to try and catch, and my eyesight's really bad. Oh, and there's the paper kitefish. Paper kite. You know what I mean. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of them on here as well. So I'm not very good at catching them. I scare them off a lot. I always find there's loads of really nice, the orchid mantises on my island, because I do have a lot of flowers, but I always just seem to run over them or not see them because I'm not playing with my glasses on, so I really struggle to see. And there we have our 5th koi. So yeah, I got to this point where I had too many carps and I had to swap it out. So many carps. So many. I'm a really bad pond fisher because I find it really hard to get the right angle. When fishing in the sea, you can just stand in front of it and the fishing rod tends to just land right in front of the fish because it just does it logically, really. So yeah, we have to release another carp to make way for another koi. I've caught 3 of those butterflies by now. And that's another koi. I think this might be number 6. Might be number 6. And that's another carp. But just let it go. We don't really we don't need that negativity. So koi sell for about 4,000, I think it is, and here you can see that we have 8, which is pretty good. So now it's time to just head back and head to the creepy little tanukis and see what they will offer me. So at this point I've paid off, I've paid off my back room. So now I've got to pay off the second room that I'm having built, which will be done by tomorrow, which is very exciting. So that's 37,000, which is pretty fantastic.